The rain began just after sundown, a steady drizzle that made the world look like it was underwater. It painted a glistening sheen over the windshield of Jack Harmon's aging Dodge Ram as it wound its way through the backroads of western Oregon. The pines loomed on either side like silent sentinels, their branches sagging under the weight of the mist. Jack was a man of silence. He liked it that way. After a long shift fixing busted engines and inhaling diesel fumes, all he wanted was solitude and the open road. No music, no news. Just the soft hum of his truck and the occasional squeak of worn wiper blades. Until he saw her. A lone figure, barely visible in the rain, walking with her back to traffic. Thumb out. Soaked to the bone. His mother's voice stirred in his memory. You don't pick up strangers. Not anymore. But the girl's shoulders were slumped, her steps slow and uneven. Jack found his foot easing off the gas. He pulled over. She approached without hesitation. Early 20s, maybe younger. Her long dark hair was soaked, strands pasted to her cheeks. A pale face peeked out from under a soaked hood. "Can you take me to Alder Ridge?" she asked. Her voice was so quiet, Jack almost missed it. There was no urgency, no fear. Just calm, too calm. He unlocked the door. She got in wordlessly, water trailing from her coat onto the old floor mats. They drove. For a long time, neither spoke. The truck rumbled, the rain whispered on the roof. Jack tried a few glances her way. She sat perfectly still, hands folded in her lap, staring straight ahead. "You all right?" he finally asked. A pause. Then a nod. "You got a name?" "Mara." Alder Ridge was less than 20 minutes away. Jack tried again. "You from there?" "I used to be." "Family still live there?" "No." The way she said it, final, uninviting, made Jack drop it. The radio, which had been nothing but static, came alive. A talk show host with a voice like gravel was sharing local ghost stories. "The girl of Mill Creek Bridge," the voice drawled. "Legend says she died hitchhiking and now haunts these roads, looking for a way home. But she never makes it." Jack reached to change it, but stopped when he saw Mara tense. She turned toward the radio, eyes wide. "They never found me," she whispered. "What?" Jack asked, frowning. But she had turned back to the road. The temperature inside the cab dropped suddenly. Jack rubbed his arms and checked the heater. The dial was cranked, but no warmth came. He glanced at Mara. Her breath fogged visibly. So did his. "You sure you're okay?" No answer. The trees pressed closer, their dark limbs clawing at the night. Jack's headlights danced across puddles and shadows. "They searched for days," Mara murmured. "Dogs, helicopters. But I was already gone." Jack's throat tightened. "Gone? What do you mean?" Silence. "I remember the water," she said at last. And then, quiet, like being buried in clouds. Jack swallowed. His hands gripped the wheel until his knuckles turned white. "We're almost to Alder Ridge," Jack said, more to himself than her. "You'll be home soon." He glanced over. Empty. The seat beside him was bare. His jacket, once draped over her shoulders, was folded neatly where she'd sat. He slammed the brakes. The truck fishtailed slightly before stopping. Rain hissed against the tires. Jack jumped out. "Mara." Only the whisper of rain. Only the dark. The forest stood quiet. Jack reached Alder Ridge in record time. He pulled into the only gas station still lit up this late. An old man behind the counter looked up as Jack burst in. "You okay?" Jack leaned on the counter. "A girl named Mara. Picked her up back on the highway. She asked for Alder Ridge, but she vanished. Right out of my truck." The man's face went pale. He set down his cup. "You saw her?" Jack nodded. "Do you know her?" "She went missing 10 years ago. Mara Ellison. Disappeared while hitchhiking. Near Mill Creek." Jack stared. "Folks still talk about her," the man went on. "Every so often, Someone picks her up. She never makes it home. Jack drove back to Mill Creek Bridge. Parked. The rain had slowed to a mist. He climbed down to the riverbank, flashlight sweeping through the mud and reeds. Something glinted. A locket. He picked it up, heart pounding. Opened it. Inside, an old photograph of Mara. Younger. Happier. The inscription read, Mara, class of 2013. The air felt warmer, as if someone had exhaled beside him. He pocketed the locket. At home, Jack couldn't let it go. He found her missing persons report. Her parents' address. He mailed them the locket. A week passed. Then, a letter. A small note, handwritten, shaking. Thank you. We always hoped someone would bring her home. Another rainy night. Jack drives the same stretch of road. Eyes on the shoulder. No one there. But in the passenger seat, his jacket. Folded neatly. The radio crackles. Then clears. Jack exhales slowly. And keeps driving. Thanks for watching and subscribe to our channel for more.